I'm Suzanne, the Cannabis Coffee Gal. I'm a music educator, businesswoman, and entrepreneur. I want to jump on here today and say happy Thanksgiving a little bit early. I hope you guys have the Wednesday off and are not just having to rush to where you're having Thanksgiving at tomorrow. I'm fortunate since I worked with public education. I'm a teacher. We got Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off, so I'm very thankful for that. And I'm enjoying sleeping in a little bit later today. Drop a one if you got to sleep in a little bit. I only got to sleep in a little bit because my cat Linus thinks he needs fed at 5 o'clock in the morning. So it woke me up at 4:43. Time changed, did a number on him. So my cat's still kind of pushing the envelope, wanting food a little bit earlier. And I give him a little bit of canned food in the morning when I wake up. So I woke up enough to go give him some cat food, and then I went back to sleep for a little bit. And going back to sleep for a little bit means I got out of bed about 7:20. I didn't totally go back to sleep, but I just kind of laid there and enjoyed resting and being there. And that's awesome as well. I love that too. And so today, since I had the day off, I went ahead and got a jump on making my Thanksgiving food. Drop a two if you guys jumped ahead and made a few things like pies or salads or something today, so you don't have to do that tomorrow. I made pasta salad, my daughter's favorite recipe for pasta salad. My grandma had this recipe, and so it was when my grandma was alive and we were all still having Thanksgiving there, which I had her for a long time, so I'm very thankful for that. Pasta salad was one of those staples, and so it's Abby's absolute favorite, so I try to make that every year, and she wanted me to make that this year. But I couldn't find Grandma's recipe, so I had to scrounge around, and I asked my sister. She didn't have it, so then I looked on the internet. Thank goodness for the internet, because if you lose a recipe, you can probably search and find a very similar recipe online. So it took me about 15 or 20 minutes to find this one, because it's very unusual. It takes sugar and vinegar and garlic powder, and it has green peppers, and you can put black olives in it, but she doesn't like black olives, and onion and different vegetables in there if you want to. You could throw a cucumber in there if you wanted to. But the main thing is the whole vinegar, sugar, oil, pasta ratio. That's key. So I looked and looked on the internet, and I finally found one because I remembered approximately the proportions, but not 100%. So I found one, and this time I saved it to my computer and I emailed it to my daughter. So saved the day on that one, and I made it and I tasted it, and it does taste like the authentic grandma version of the pasta salad. Yay for me. And then we're also totally looking for Grandma's Kentucky Derby pie recipe, which I also scoured the internet, and I found a Kentucky Derby pie by Paula Deen. And Paula Deen is everything yummy and wonderful when it comes to recipes. But that wasn't, so I saved that and sent it to my daughter. But then my sister came through, and she actually had the original recipe that my grandma had and made every year. Everybody loved her Kentucky Derby pie. So she took a picture of it and sent it to me. So now I'm also going to send a picture of that to my daughter. So multiple people have this recipe and not just one of us. Because traditions and Thanksgiving go hand in hand. Very important. And Thanksgiving is my most favorite holiday of the year, because it's about being thankful and getting together with family. And so where I work at, we use a lot of conscious discipline, and I like most things about conscious discipline. And one of those things is that it can be used to carry it over to Thanksgiving holiday with family scenarios, which sometimes may be really fantastic. Most all of mine are fantastic, but once in a while you run across a family scenario or a person that you feel like is always rubbing you the wrong way or something. So conscious discipline has this unique strategy where you can look at a situation through the best case filter and through the worst case scenario. And once you realize that maybe you're looking through the worst case scenario and you flip over and try to look through the best case scenario filter, it helps a lot. And if you try to go around during the holiday and being as edifying as you can, not faking it, but finding positive things about each person and complimenting them, because everybody has positive traits and something positive about them. Try to uplift and edify, which is also very biblical, being an edifier, which I feel like that's one of my gifts, is to edify people and be an encouragement. I try to do that all the time. Some days more successfully than others, but by and large, I'm pretty much an edifier and an encourager, because I want to be a light that shines to other people. So as you go to the holidays, try to go above and beyond and try to edify and uplift, and just remember to be in the moment, and remember we never know how many holidays we're going to get to have with each other, and try to make it the best for the other person. Look outside yourself to the other people around you. Try to make it the best holiday for them, and when we're focusing on the other people instead of ourselves, that helps a whole lot too. So I hope that helped you some. I'm so thankful for so many things. I got to move to Lindsborg, and I love Lindsborg, so I'm very thankful for that. And I'm thankful for where I teach at, and my students and my coworkers, and I'm thankful for my side gig at Farley's, and I'm thankful for my 2 cats, and I could go on and on and on. Lots of things to be thankful for. And I'm also thankful for my daily choice, and we have a Black Friday sales every day this week, and today we actually have BOGO on our CBD gummies. We aren't all things CBD. We have all sorts of things. We have a new line of makeup. We have Body Melt, a weight loss program. We have Mantra essential oils. We have Hemp Mama clothes. We have a travel company too, where you can get discounted rates. So and we have a Cashix, which deals with the cryptocurrency and things like that. So my daily choice is very diversified, on top of our daily sprays, which was the original product our company had. And so today the BOGO is buy one get one on our original gummies. So if you like CBD gummies, put info, drop info, and I'll get you some info. Or if you want a side gig, this is the best company to work for. I just love this company. I love the people. They're all very uplifting and edifying. So if you need a side gig, please drop side gig, and I'll get with you, and I'll help you become an affiliate, and I'll train you, and we'll work on this thing together. And try not to let the whole Christmas thing get you down, because so much of Christmas, December, can either be all about the carols and the memories and the snowflakes and the marshmallows and the hot cocoa and the smell of the Christmas trees, or it can be a lot of the rush, hurry, go buy everybody their presents, and that sort of thing. So try to enjoy the special moments, like go to if you're in Wichita. I used to live in Wichita. I used to love to go to the Cowtown Christmas time event they have there. And I love Botanica in Wichita with the Christmas lights, and find fun things. Go to choirs. Go see the Nutcracker at Friends University. I love the Nutcracker at Friends University. That was my favorite. And so find those special Christmas things that's about memories and remembering Jesus coming down and dying on the cross for our sins, and try not to focus so much on materialism, because what may seem so important today might not be important at all in a few months or next year or whatever. So it's the memories and the time we spend with each other that are the real treasures in life. So try to make a difference in someone's life. All right, well, thank you, and happy Thanksgiving, and happy baking, and be safe traveling. Bye for now.